Well, there's some sad news in the women's basketball world. So USC phenom JuJu Watkins has suffered a torn ACL. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of knew as soon as I saw the video. I'm not gonna say it's not just like bad news like for USC, for all of women's basketball, especially for college. I feel like for the W, CC has the W on lock. But for college, now that Paige is leaving after this season, she was gonna be the face. So she would have kept people watching women's basketball. And also, I think you're gonna see a dip in people who tune into the tournament besides when UConn plays now that she's out. Now, if you saw any other game yesterday, they got into it at the end. There's their exchange between USC Mississippi State during handshake line following USC win, which saw JuJu Watkins injured. I think it's about something else though. I don't think it was about the injury. I don't well, I hope the injury. I don't think it was intentional. Not gonna lie, this is normal basketball defending. You usually try to put your hand there. And then I think when she landed her knee right here, if you could see it, I think that's when it just gave out. Yeah, it's just I think her knee I don't think it was intentional. I think her knee just gave out. I think it was an honest play. Now I understand if she just shoved her and she fell, that's different. But I think her knee just gave out. That happens. So I think it was just an honest play. Now her coach came and spoke out. You could tell she's pissed. I'll be mad my damn self. This girl right here, she has to she had 36 tonight, I believe. She has to do that the rest of the tournament or probably out. She's their second best player behind Juju.
I don't have an update on Juju because I know that's what you all want to know, other than what the statement that was put out at halftime, that she's getting incredible medical care from our, Keck Medicine and the people at USC and our trainers and doctors. So the players don't have any update either as well. So just respectfully, I'd ask you not to ask them something that they don't know. But I'm feeling a lot of emotions, obviously. But the biggest one is pride. What a performance, by this group. When you throw a bunch of talented people on a team, it doesn't become a team until you work through some things. And I always thought throughout the year that if we had something we had to work on, would be when things didn't go right away, we sometimes stressed out. And how about this? Something didn't go right for us. You never want anyone to go down, especially someone, like Juju that we all, lean on in so many ways. But this team rallied. They rallied for her. They rallied for each other. Our fans had our back. I'm just really proud, and I think we showed what kind of team we are. Credit to Mississippi State for getting to this point, but I think what you saw here was a really good, determined team that had something to play for, and you saw the results. Kiki was unbelievable. Avery as well, and it was a true team effort. And I don't think I'll forget this night, for a lot of reasons.
As Coach mentioned, it's hard when you have such a key player not with you, but at the end of the day, we have to win the game. No, respectfully, nobody cares on Mississippi State that we lost her. So I think for us, it was just making sure that we got the job done. We want our season to be extended. So just really rallying and doing whatever we can to make sure that we could get out of Galen.
We expected the game to be pretty physical. Obviously, they're a really good team, and we knew that they were going to come with a lot of different aspects to their game to try to stop us in any way they could. But I think that our team came in with a mindset that we're not going to get punked by anyone. We were ready for whatever they threw at us in any form: offense, switching up what we're running; defense, putting on our press or taking it off. So I think we knew that they were going to be pretty physical, but I think that we handled it really well.
I think today was really just a team effort. The ball was electric. We were moving that ball. We were passing that ball. And I think that's what makes the win, so grand. And I don't know. I feel like this team, we're just trying to do whatever we can to keep it going, and I think we're very unselfish, and you could really see that today. And it makes it super fun when when everybody's able to contribute. And I think we had a lot of energy, and our fans today were incredible. So that was an extra six-man for us.
She came here when there were no fans, and I think this crowd, getting to see her play with a ton of energy, and we talk about her at the front of the press and her defensive coverages, and she just anchors us in so many ways. So I'm very happy for her that she got to feel, an energy like this for her last game in Galen. She deserves that.
You hit the first one. Just you guys swarmed each other on the court after all.
She tries so hard not to laugh. Hey, when some good shit happens to you and you're getting interviewed And you gotta try to hold your composure. She can't even hold it in.
That
Look
kind
at
of camaraderie after hitting those shots and how the bench helped you guys today?
Everyone on our team plays a huge role. Our bench especially, we always have a lot of bench energy, which affects our energy on the floor. And then I think just the way we shared the ball tonight was amazing, and I think that it just helped fuel everyone and give energy into everyone's games. We hit more shots that way. You feel like your teammates have you. So I think that all of those buzzer beaters and even every shot, every and one, like all of that, those are energy plays for us that the bench is hyped, the coaching staff's hyped, the atmosphere in the entire gym, whoever hit the shot, whoever passed it, everyone honestly just feels that, and I think that it's a huge momentum swing for us, and we just kept that rolling tonight.
I saw some people retweeting this. This was going pretty viral prior to the game. But it says, why isn't JuJu Watkins getting the same media love as Caitlin Clark? Cam thinks she's actually the better player, but she's missing one thing, a rivalry the media can obsess over. I don't agree with this take. I think I'm gonna play what he said, but I was gonna react to this yesterday, but I don't agree with his take because I haven't really seen even down to the CC fans, they don't even bash her. You know what I'm saying? I think it's like people trying to create something there. I mean, obviously you'll see some if you know they're if it's like a level of competition, but in general, I don't really see anyone bashing Juju. I think everyone rock with Juju, even prior to when this. I know now, there's gonna be a lot of outpouring love and support for her and stuff. But I think even prior to that, I didn't really see that many people say anything negative for the most part, unless they're competing or there's some stat that people are trying to compare Juju and Caitlyn in. People would talk, but I didn't really see nothing where she didn't get the same love. CC's the biggest. I mean, I don't know what you expected here.
A better athlete than Caitlin Clark. Rivalries equate to what?
Ratings.
See, the thing about Juju, the thing about Paige is, it's not saying this is bad, but they're good girls. Caitlin Clark was a good girl. Angel Reese and Flau'jae Johnson, they've embraced the bad girl. There's nobody in women's basketball right now in college sports who has embodied that bad girl. So even when you think about Dawn Staley, she's so comfortable who she is, she can rub people the wrong way. Even by way of them saying, you're not the number one seed now.
They gotta respect her though.
You gotta respect her. She's unconventional. She's gonna wear the Louis Vuitton on the sideline. She's gonna wear, something that's fly, that's not typical from a head coach. That may make a person dislike them. Cam Newton, choose a side. Either you love him or you hate him. Angel Reese has done that and did that for Caitlin Clark.
Even with the statistics of Juju versus Caitlin Clark, her numbers is around the same. She's balling, younger, and doing her thing at a USC versus a Iowa. You saying only reason because she's not being pushed like Caitlin is because she don't have an arch nemesis?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And Juju is a bigger baller than Caitlin Clark. I said it. And it has nothing to do with black and the white, but the statistics say what everybody needs to be knowing. Juju is a better athlete than Caitlin Clark. That's not to say Caitlin Clark ain't good because she's fucking phenomenal. She's been what the game has been missing, and I love that for her. But if I'm speaking facts, that's what the facts is.
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think people understand how wild what Caitlyn was doing in college was. Like, she was on some real man or woman. Like, if a man was doing that, you would put him up there with like, damn, he's on some MJ, LeBron shit. Like, I don't think people understand the depths of what she was doing. Right. And if you look at the statistics of what she was doing, I'm talking every category. It's like, come on, no. I'm sad about this injury because it's going to push her back a year and she's going to have to take the same route as kind of a Paige Bueckers. And we don't know if she'll be the same player when she comes back from the injury. So, that's sad. But I think even prior, I can't agree with that. Now for Paige, they beat San Diego State. They had a good game.
It means everything. Like you said, obviously we started playing here with cardboard cutouts as the fans. So just to have gone through that and then experience the other side of it, which was amazing. The atmosphere was amazing. You can't even hear timeouts. You can't even hear fouls. You can't even hear the whistle blow just because how loud they are and how much support they show. And it truly feels like they're a part of the team in the way they can shift the game and shift the momentum. So it's been a dream to play here, a dream to wear this uniform, a dream to play in this environment. And as much more times like you want it to continue to happen, you just take every single chance you have and never take it for granted. You got it. You got it.
AZ.
I haven't had like a wave or a rush of emotions hit me yet because we're so locked in and focused on the task at hand and being present in the moment. And you never look at it. We didn't look at it as our last game at Gamble. We looked at it as the second round NCAA tournament game that we're trying to win and trying to keep advancing.
I want her to feel, like one last time what it feels like to come off the court. Made aware of a stat today that when she made her first free throw, and I could be wrong, you'd have to take this up with Rebecca, that when she made her free throw today, that put her at 50% from the floor, 40% from the three, and 90% from the free throw line, which is pretty amazing when you think of it. And she has a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, I believe. And she's the only player in the NBA, WBA, WBCA, NCAA, and any other player ever that's done that for an entire season.
Yeah, that's
so
impressive.
I would say
Yeah.
that's been pretty good work by Paige.
But she had 34 in her I'm sure most of you already seen the highlights, but she had 34 in her final game. So that was pretty good. So just sad that, JuJu went out, but glad the USC and UConn got the win. Let me know your thoughts on the two. And as always, it's your boy.